I'm a psychologist, so please keep me anonymous as I can't break confidentiality clauses. But I have to tell someone. A patient of mine told me she was sleeping with a married man and the guilt was eating her alive.
Yeah, okay.
The patient said the man was going to leave his wife for her.
Yep.
And she was like, well, I love this guy, but I feel bad and I'm like a home wrecker. And
you would feel bad, but you'd be like, oh, my happiness, your like, how do you decide that?
Later that week, my husband told me he was leaving me for a woman he's been sleeping with. My husband was having a fling with my patient, and I couldn't tell either of them or anyone because of the confidentiality clauses. But I need to tell someone, and I just need to scream.
What the?
Wow. This one, this one at level 10. Art Completion says, you know how they say therapists need their own therapists? Yeah. God, I wish the person who wrote in well. An absolute awful situation with 48,000 likes. Hi! Anyhow, to me, career confidentiality is irrelevant. To me, it is irrelevant in this case. Oniony Cabbage says, guilt was eating her up. Nope, she knew full well who she was wrecking the life of with 4,600 likes. Your husband is leaving you for another woman and it is been verified that it is that woman. So you don't really have to go and be telling him that you know the lady. If you know the lady, you know the lady. You don't stay in silence for this kind of thing. What can you really say? The man has already said he doesn't want to be with you again. There's a lot of question in this whole video. I'm not exactly sure what led up to this point in their relationship that he's leaving. Is it that she's too focused on her career or he's just an infidel through and through? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. But I don't think this is any reason for you to be concerned about your career at this stage. This is your marriage. Your marriage should be above your career. You should not put them in the same level at all. And this is the problem modern people make. You elevate your career above your personal life. And to be honest, I still feel that the career has something to do with the reason why there is a divorce. And I'm not justifying what is going on. I am not exactly. But the main thing is this: she takes her career very seriously. And in this case, she's not supposed to be taking her career seriously. If you're liking this video, please remember to like the video. Press the like button. Now, help us out. Ash Harris says, no, actually, the therapist can recommend the patient go to another therapist because it's a conflict of interest. Plus, it's all about to get entangled in legal stuff, so they are better served doing so. I hope they are lawyered up with 18,000 likes. Whew. In the same vein, I don't think there's any coming back from this when a man says he's leaving you for another woman. He has already moved on. I don't really think anything can be done at this stage of the relationship because, this one is gone. Depending on the fact that her husband was cheating on her with the lady that she's counseling, that would really eat her up. There's so much question in these things. I can't make a serious judgment. This is why I have issue with modern day psychology. In the past, we went to our pastors, or for the Catholics, their priests, or yes, even the Orthodox, they are priests. But nowadays, we just go and meet secular scientists and that try to analyze the human brain, and we think they give the best idea. If for some reason that lady that she's counseling was talking to a pastor or a priest and saying, I have a relationship, an affair with a man that is about to leave his wife, what type of counseling do you think they will give her? They will tell her to stop immediately, and they will tell her to repent because she's in sin. But what would a modern psychologist do? Feel like, so how do you feel? What does your heart feel? Or how do you envision all these things? Or what mood does he put you in? And they try to theorize this kind of issue, not knowing that in you not doing the right thing, which is have good morals, you've more or less encouraged a woman that is taking away your husband. Or rather, she's not really taking away your husband. Your husband is leaving you for that woman. Now imagine she did the right thing and tell her that she's insane. She will lose her job. They will say 2-star review psychologist, and be like, she's not good. She brings her morals into the whole thing. You're supposed to be agnostic when it comes to morals when you are doing this kind of thing and take your clients as they are. But imagine if psychology has the Christian moral. She would have probably prevented this particular issue from happening. Another reason why I don't have sympathy for her is, imagine how many clients of hers that have confessed this kind of evil to her, and she has given them an affirmative or a neutral advice that will help them in their sin. So, in short, the whole industry of psychology is a morally agnostic system that leaves room for the clients to do whatever they want to do. As long as it is legal, the psychologist will not get involved. But legality is not the metric for doing the right thing. Morality is. What ought to be done? Somebody is breaking their marriage vows. My client is engaged with somebody who is about to break his marriage vows. Morality says I should caution her and warn her to stop doing that nonsense. Legality says she's allowed to do it. And my job says I should not caution her, but rather give her the best path possible. Whereas in this case, morality was the most important thing. But because in the real sense, it doesn't affect me. Why should I really push forward for morality? She's not really harming me or harming anybody except for maybe the woman that's about to lose her husband. Not knowing that you are the woman that's about to lose her husband. In other words, morality cannot be excused or cannot be dealt away with, cannot be ignored in whatever we do, no matter how it makes the other person feel. This person is too judgmental. They always tell me this, they always tell me that. Is it right? Do we ought to obey God's law? Even if you don't believe in God, do we ought to do good things or what is right? Do we ought to keep covenants? And should we encourage people who break covenants? If the answer is no, then morality is very important. That's why I don't recommend people going to a psychologist. If you have a good pastor, go and see your pastor. He will blast you, you will not be happy, but you can glean something from it. If he cares about you, he will tell you the truth, and the truth will pain you, and it will also set you free. Woo! I don't know the woman's full story, so sorry, it don't happen to you. Loyalty to your career has helped you. It's the same thing like lawyers that just neutrally help criminals to win their cases. As far as that money is coming to their bank account, they are doing well in their career, but in reality, you are causing harm to the people around you. No matter how good I am with my job, if morally it is wrong, I should not be doing it. Morals should be higher than your career. Even if it means you will lose your career, your morals should be high. That's why I can't be a psychologist. Tell them you're insane. Then I'll be fired by my firm. He's useless. He's a moralist. Get him out of here. We need a relativist. But I'm a Christian, and God's law is above all. So what do you think about this video? Do you think this lady deserved what she worked for, or you feel I am being too unfair on her and she did the right thing for her career and for her obligation as a psychologist? Leave your comments down below. I want to see you. Put it down there. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you guys and girls later. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to help this channel to get to 1,000 subscribers. Press that subscribe button now. Do it now. I will see you guys and girls later. Bye-bye.